What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I wanted to talk about the KI live that Wizard101 did a couple of days ago because they leaked some pretty cool stuff that they are going to be adding to the game soon. Huge shout out to Atmoplex for condensing all the information that we got in the KI live and putting it into tweet format. So the first tweet that I wanted to look at is this one right here, where it says, in the recent onboarding live stream, they accidentally show a new tab on the character page which uses the universal icon. At the moment, we do not know what it's for. We speculate that it may display new general stats such as character creation date or playtime. Now, like the tweet says, there is going to be an extra tab added up here that uses that universal icon, and I think that is honestly pretty cool if it does show like when our account was created. I'm honestly kind of nervous to see how much playtime I would have in this game if that is something that they decide to add to that tab as well. But all in all, having a tab with account stats would be pretty cool, so I really hope that that speculation is correct and that is something that they are going to be adding. The next tweet I want to go ahead and look at is this one right here, where it says that Arc Mastery will be getting a new Diego style tutorial. The Magic Wheel Rochambeau will be getting a new tutorial teaching the basics, and they want to formally introduce players to the Bazaar as well as improve it to be more useful in later arcs. Now, if you don't already know, this is what the Diego tutorial kind of looks like. This is obviously teaching us PvP, but this is what the tutorial for Arc Mastery will be like. All right, thank you very much, Diego. But I definitely think that this is a really good idea, and Arc Mastery is something that needs to be taught because I see all the time new players being confused as to how to cast their spells, because Arc Mastery was just kind of thrown at us when Novus came out, but a lot of players don't actually know how to use it, and it makes casting their spells pretty frustrating when you don't know how to get a school pip. All right, Diego, thank you so much for teaching us how to PvP. I am sure we will become the next warlord now because of teaching me how to use a prism and a bubble. But no, I am honestly really glad that they are going to be adding in some sort of guide for players. Obviously, if you know how Arc Mastery works, this is not going to be for you, but for the players who are new to the game and are confused, this will be perfect. And this is something that we have been saying all along, where these new features that they added, they really need to show some kind of guide because a lot of players are just downright confused. They also state that they are going to be giving Rochambeau a tutorial as well, which thank God, thank the heavens, I am so excited. Rochambeau is definitely something that needs a guide in this game, but I'm assuming it's gonna be like this Arc Mastery guide kind of, where it just goes over the basics of how to use your Arc Mastery. But I am really excited to see that Rochambeau is something that is going to be taught, because I think that that is easily one of the most confusing things about trying to get into advanced content. Like, as of right now, if you are trying to do raids or you want to go into PvP, you have to have a pretty good understanding of Rochambeau, and for it to have just been thrown into the game without any guide was not good. So I am really glad that they are finally adding guides for these things. Now, this is just my personal opinion, but I feel like guides can only do so much. So although I am happy that they are bringing this stuff to the game, I really do recommend just trying to learn Rochambeau by yourself, because you really are your best teacher. So even if you don't really understand it, just going in and trying to do raids. They just brought back tournaments, so even just trying out a tournament is really the best way to learn. I myself still really struggle with Rochambeau, and I definitely have to push myself to get into more advanced content to be able to learn it. I do some raids, but I'm definitely not a pro at Rochambeau by any means. If you put me into a PvP match, I don't even know what's going on half the time. But nonetheless, I am glad that they are going to be bringing a tutorial to the game. Now, the last thing that they announced that they are going to be bringing to the game is a way to formally introduce players to the Bazaar. Now, if you don't already already know about the Bazaar, this is definitely a fundamental place for you to come, especially as you level up more during the game. So I'm really glad that they are going to be showing newer players the Bazaar and getting them introduced to that. Because seriously, without being able to buy or sell items here, I really don't know what we would do. But there is a one thing that I am really hoping that they address, because they also did mention in the tweet that they want to improve it as well so that it will be more useful in later arcs. I really hope that they address the botting problem that is in the Bazaar, because there are some nights where there are just absolutely no items available in here at all, and that is because people are botting them. Yay! It's not fun to deal with botters at all, especially when one of your friends is trying to sell you an item and they go and sell it and then it is just instantaneously gone because a bot bought it. Yeah, that's not really fun. So I really hope that along with these new changes that they address the issue of botting. But all in all, really good changes that I see coming to Wizard101. I am glad that they are finally addressing some of the issues that players have talked about over the past year or so, like the issue of not having any tutorials where they completely change spells and change combats. They definitely needed a tutorial for that. So I am glad to see that they are finally working towards making this game more understandable and accessible for everyone. And I really am hopeful about the changes that they are going to be bringing to the Bazaar. I'm interested to see what they mean by making it more accessible for later arcs. So that's going to be really cool, and I am really excited to see what they do with everything. That was really everything that was talked about in the latest KI Live. What are your thoughts about everything? I would love to hear them in a comment down below. But yeah, guys, that is really going to be it for me. As always, if you need a Wiz community to be a part of, join my Discord server. I will have it linked down below, and I would love to chat with you guys. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button before you go. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!